I want to start organizing my life a little bit more, bringing more peace and organization. See, this is where I go buying things and not having a space. It's not good. It just creates more clutter. Don't recommend, don't do it if it brings you stress. Made a ton of mistakes, got extremely discouraged. I am not allowed to buy any more frames. It says, how can I truly love the one I'm with when I can't forget the one who got away? These are kind of the directions that we're going with. Cute! Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy February. I hope you guys are doing so well. Today I wanted to do something that would bring me some joy, and I have been doing some improv thrift shopping, and I also went to Target and looked at their spring collection and picked up a few items. So I want to show you guys a haul. I'll go ahead and insert the footage of me going to Target so I can show you all of the goodies that they had, and then we'll come back and do a haul.
You're so irreplaceable. I've always been so invisible to you, but I'm just waiting on you to pull back the curtains. And I've been standing on the sideline, waiting till the time's right to make you mine. 'Cause ever since the first time you opened up my world, I just can't seem to close my eyes and sleep. I'm locked inside this daydream, don't need any saving. But I need you to wake me up. Imagination is chasing after innocent love, but I've been wasting so much time living on cloud nine. Am I the only one who dreamed this up? And I've been standing on these highlights, waiting till the time's right.
Let's start with Target. I'll show you what I got because I didn't get too much stuff, but I think what I got was really sweet and brought me some level of joy, which I liked. One of the first ones is this vase. Now, you've already seen this if you've watched my IKEA dresser makeover. I used this to style the dresser for the time being before we brought it up to our bedroom. But this vase is so beautiful. I think I said it was more of like a gray green, but it's truly like a blue green. But it's so beautiful. It's very representative of my favorite color at the moment. So we have a lot of this color throughout our house. We have our curtains that are this color. It's like in our rug, in our room, and in our living room. And so I don't know, I'm just really loving this color. Blue has always been one of my favorite colors, a lighter blue at that, but that blue green has really started to creep into my life lately. I've started to really enjoy lighter, more muted tone greens, and it mixed with blue just kind of gives me a more calming, peaceful effect or mood. I've been enjoying that. I actually have it styled in the living room on the mantle, which I'll show you because I really love the way that I did that. The next thing I picked up was this basket, and I was thinking about having it kind of be like a catch-all basket somewhere where I put my larger items that I keep downstairs, like laptops, my planner, just those bigger items that like I don't really have a space for. Like, they technically should be in my office, but I do work down here sometimes and I do leave them down here, so I would like to have a place to put them other than them being on like the table or something. So it's actually from Threshold, and it's pretty deep, so you'll see like you can cover or fit a lot of stuff in there, and it's pretty big. So Target actually had a lot of storage items, especially the Bright Room collection. They've been coming out with a lot more storage items, and it's kind of starting to look like the Home Edit, where they have the clear containers and the acrylic containers, which I'm hoping to use a little bit of this year. I want to start organizing my life a little bit more, bringing more peace and organization, because when my life in my house is out of whack and out of order, it makes me feel a little bit more stressed, and I'm always constantly buying new things but not actually having a space for them, or not even having a space for the things that I already have. So I want to kind of put a pause on purchasing things unless it's something that I actually need or it's going to help me organize the stuff that I have. So although I didn't need this, I still purchased it. Moving forward, I want to stop doing that unless I know that it has a space, is providing me some level of like peace and organization. So, and the last items that I got were these pillows. So I got 2 of these, and they're from the Studio McGee collection. They're pretty popular spring collection item that they have. I think I've seen a few people get them, but what I really liked was the back of them. I really like the warmth that it brings to the living room, and you can also switch it up and use this side if that's something that you like. This side is definitely more greige, whereas this side is coming off more tan, and I actually style it with this side most often, but I do switch it to this side, you know, if I want to switch it up. But my living room, my couch is gray, and my rug has some jewel tones. So it has tan, it has some green in it, it has some burgundy, has some deeper blue, but it's mostly pulling like warmer tones. The burgundy and the tan is coming through pretty strongly. I have the tan, or the gray, the dark gray couch, and then this is my other pillow that I use, which is also more cool tone purple, more cooler tone green. So I think this just brings in more warmth because there is a little bit more, it's pulling in that warmth from the carpet, because everything else is leaning a little bit more cool tone, a little bit more, yeah, just a little bit more cool tone. So I thought that this would bring in some warmth, and it's more neutral. I think it's also more versatile to use, so that I can use, you know, the front or the back if I need to, because there's a lot of, I do have a lot of print going on, so I think this would help neutralize it. And I can kind of show you how I have that styled. Okay, moving on to what I got from the thrift store. Now, I've had these items for a couple weeks now, and I have been holding out to show you guys a haul, and I haven't looked at them in a while, so I think it'll be really exciting to see like all the new all the trousers that I got, because I kind of forget, so it's like seeing them over again for the first time. So all right, this was one of the items I was most excited about, because I was looking for a candelabra for Christmas time, because at that point we were using a lot of candles in our house and having that styled, and that just goes so well with the Christmas decor. But I didn't find any at the time. However, I found this candelabra, which is beautiful, and I love that it has a lot of places to put the taper candles, because then it kind of gives more like an elaborate effect, which I love. I'm contemplating where I want to put this. See, this is where I go buying things and not having a space. It's not good. It just creates more clutter. I didn't want to let this one go because I've been looking for a while, and the antique ones are kind of pricey. Like very, very pricey, especially the wall-mounted ones. I've seen them upwards of like $300, so I didn't want to spend that much on that. But this one was actually $8. I got this from the Durham Rescue Mission, and that was my first time being there. They had a lot of larger furniture there, but I went inside and it had a lot of candle holders, like a lot of brass in there. It was really, really beautiful. But this one, I saw it as soon as I went inside, and I wanted it. So I want to put it in our living room and style it maybe on like the TV stand, or on our mantle, which is where we keep our taper candles. Like, I justified this because we actually do use the taper candles a lot. They come on automatically every single night, so just an excuse to have some more. And the last thing that I got, this vase. which is honestly really simple. Nothing extraordinary other than the fact that I really liked the shape and I really liked the color. I thought that this would be really pretty to help like consolidate them, because you know it's a little bit more tapered, so it helps keep the flowers together and they will show out a little bit more prettier. So I don't buy flowers very often, not real flowers, but I do like to keep them a little bit more in the summertime or in the springtime, and I like to get the ones that last a little bit longer so I don't have to go through the whole process of throwing them away. Like, I love flowers, I think they're really beautiful, but I don't like disposing of them. Yeah, I don't like doing that. So this is something else that I got, really good like bookshelf type of decor, because I'm actually thinking about putting bookshelves in the living room to kind of help with the organization of the space, you know, consolidating. We need like a drop zone. I don't like that our drop zone is our kitchen counter. Like, I want that to be cleared, so I'd rather have the bookcase be a drop zone and just create different zones and sections for things to drop. That is what my plan is. And the last thing that I got was just this candle holder. Again, buying things I don't really have a space for. Don't recommend, don't do it if it brings you stress and more clutter, which I've had these for a couple weeks, so I've made the decision not to do that anymore now. But I might as well enjoy them and keep them since I have them. So yeah, that is all of the things that I have. Pretty short and sweet haul. I almost forgot another couple of pieces that I got from another thrift store that I went to, and it's actually in the freezer. So as a tip for killing bacteria, you can put your books in the freezer. So basically any extreme temperatures will kill the bacteria, and so they've been sitting in here for a while. So let's open her up. Okay, so I got a James Patterson book just because I've really been in a romance thriller type of book reading mood lately, and so I used to read James Patterson, and I know his books are kind of like that, really dramatic. And I also got this book, which I thought was, you know, pretty precious when I read it inside. It says, "How can I truly love the one I'm with when I can't forget the one who got away?" Seems very interesting. So I also got these two books just to read. I think they were pretty inexpensive, which is good. I just been in a reading mood, and a lot of times the books are pretty expensive. I've also been trying to go away from hardback books and just getting the ones on my book app, and possibly getting a Kindle, just because I think the books also create a lot of clutter, but these were pretty inexpensive and something I can donate back to once I'm done reading it. And then last but not least, this really pretty picture. Look at that. It's just like a really beautiful landscape. Pretty simple, but the colors are really beautiful. Like, the flowers are purple, which I love. Lavender is one of my favorite flowers, dried and alive. So I thought that was really beautiful, and I think that this would work either in the guest room or in the main bedroom. I'm still deciding. I have so much art, guys, it's not even funny. I am not allowed to buy any more frames, at least. Like, maybe I can buy art to put in the frames, like a digital print, but I'm not allowed to buy any more frames until I take out my collection and actually use them, because I have so many, and it's almost like going back to a new thrift store when I go in my closet and see what I have, because I constantly forget what's in there because I haven't used them. I've just been hoarding them and waiting to decorate spaces. But we're at a position in the bedroom where I feel like we can move closer to getting to like pretty decor and designing. Still have to decide what to do with the nightstands, which I'm highly considering building, which I tried to do before and made a ton of mistakes, got extremely discouraged, so I stopped and moved on to just doing lighter projects around the house, more vlogs. I kind of stopped projects in general. But after, you know, doing the closet, I'm not done with the closet, but you know, after going through this process, I feel a little bit more confident. So I think I want to try it again with a better game plan and with a better process, because now I kind of made the mistakes and I can go in with some more background, more knowledge. So that is the plan. So hopefully once we can get through the closet, do the nightstands, build those, which is gonna be a pretty big process, I know. But once I get through that, it's just all designing, decor, very pretty stuff, which I have a lot of things. I just need, you know, shop my closet, shop my shop. Anyway, that is the collection of all of the things that I have. Another thing that I completely forgot about is this basket that I ordered from H&M. I've been holding out, putting it together so I can show you guys, but it's keeping in with like the storage and the fact that I'm going to have open bookcase of things. I wanted to get some prettier storage bins. This is kind of what the outside looks like. You've probably seen these before. They've been around for a few years now. I just decided to finally get them. Now, the first time I put this together, it was really difficult because you have to kind of like hammer these in. I don't know, the instructions aren't very well. I guess I can maybe show you the completed process, but it was a little bit more difficult to put together. So this is what the basket looks like. It's very pretty. It actually feels pretty sturdy as well. Once you put it together, it's fine, but like the assembly is a 0 out of 10. It's terrible. I don't really know what their process was, but I don't like it. So anyway, if you can get past that, I think they're really beautiful and can be very useful. Hi guys! Today is our first day back from New Orleans, which was super exciting. It was just so much fun. That was our first time being in New Orleans, and honestly just blew my mind. It was so much more vibrant and city-like than I expected, and I just enjoyed every minute of it. I loved being there and going to jazz bars and just walking around the town. So if you guys want to see more, I'll link that down below. It was so much fun. But I feel like my new year has just been go, go, go. And a lot of the goals and habits that I wanted to implement have not been going as well. We've just been doing a lot of traveling. And with the holidays and everything, it has just been, I've just been feeling pretty hectic in my life. So yeah, if you guys are feeling the same way with just your new year just not being as you expected it to be, I am right there with you. You are not alone. But I am hopeful to say that, you know, as long as you try to do better than yesterday, then keep going. It's okay. New year doesn't mean that you have to instantly change everything. It's just more of like a goal or a milestone, or just like something to just give you a reason to implement something. So I'm just trying to give myself grace. I am trying my hardest to show up for you guys once a week here, and I have already missed that deadline just due to my projects taking longer, me traveling, you know, those things. Like, I am new to this, so I'm still learning with every project and everything that I do, and I'm here to make the mistakes for you guys and to show you the things that I wish I would have known, or just to give you some type of inspiration and to show you that you can also do it. Because although I've made all these mistakes, it still will come out, and I'll try to do it to the best of my ability. So yeah, all that to say, I am in the middle of doing an IKEA dresser makeover for our bedroom. I spent a long time figuring out what dresser I wanted in there, and I just landed on the IKEA one. So that video will already be out before this one, but I'm still doing the finishing touches. So living room is kind of in shambles, but since it is a new year and there were so many sales and I have so many projects and things that are in my mind that I want to work on, I have a lot of packages to open. So I thought that we could do a opening of our packages together, do a little haul. One of the ones that I'm the most excited about is this big box that I have from Target. It is actually a floor lamp. And I've been looking for one to put in this living room because the lighting is just not the best, and when I film in here it is really difficult for me to film and have the lighting look the best because it's a big area and I don't think the lighting is as adequate as I would like it to be. So hold on. Okay, alarm turned off. So I ordered a new lamp. And it's from their new spring collection, and I'm excited to put this together and see how much light it brings to the space. What's funny is that I don't know if I even have a light bulb to go in it. I have to check. The pleatedness that I was talking about, it is actually a lot, the lampshade is a lot larger than I expected, and it's gold, so that's nice. So it actually does come with a light bulb, which I'll use for now. Okay, let's see if this works. Cute! I love it. Okay, here she is. Love it. I think it's a really good height, and I love the curve right here. I think this is perfect to be in a living room or like in an accent chair if you're like in a little reading nook, because I think it gives off a warm light. I also think that there's a possibility I might change that to a 3-prong one if I need additional light, but I like it. Okay. I also ordered a picture light to go above our TV in our bedroom potentially, and or in our living room. It is a rechargeable light, so it doesn't have to be hardwired because I'm renting my place and I just don't want to do that. So I think it's magnetic, so it connects. Oh, it connects like that and hangs over. And then this is where the light comes through. I think it's actually a pretty good size. I chose to get black just in case I wanted black. If not, I was going to rub and buff this with gold leaf because I love the way that gold over a black base looks. It looks more vintage, more aged, more natural, and you can make it more of like a bronze rather than a pure gold if you like. I think it's just more versatile, so I chose to get that, and I love that it's magnetic. You can take it off and charge it. Here is the outlet right there. That's actually really convenient. I like that. I have to stay tuned for either the bedroom or the living room makeover to see which one this goes in, or if I'll use it in both, because I want to make it look like, you know, a picture frame and kind of give it its own gallery moment. And we're gonna do our own DIY TV frame and all of that, so it'll look really beautiful right above the dresser. So it'll all start coming together soon, and I'm currently in the process of also decorating our living room, but it's very much in the design phase where I'm choosing accent chairs and a type of couch that I want and ordering swatches to choose the fabrics and the colors. So very much in the design phase. I've been planning this for a long time. Now I'm trying to put it in motion and getting things ordered, which it's definitely not as bad as it was during COVID, but some of these items are still on back order or just take, you know, 5+ weeks to make. So although I feel like I have it planned and ready to go, receiving the items are going to take a little bit longer. So that's going to be a process that's going to happen over the next couple of months and throughout 2023. Okay, Speaking of, I ordered some swatches from a few places to look for couches. The tones that I'm going for in the living room are very neutral, cozy, leaning into more darker tones, like the darker neutral tones. So our couch is currently gray that we have, and I want to continue to lean into that. Looking into getting a slip cover so I can have the option of gray or a beige to kind of switch between. And then accent chairs, I'm really looking into camel or brown. I want to, again, bring in those very warm, cozy tones in the space. So those are kind of the swatches that I picked up. First place that I ordered from was Our House, and I think I'm a little bit ambitious with this one, but I just wanted to see for future reference or if I decided to bite the bullet. And this is for couch fabrics. Wow, that is really pretty. This one is called Banks Cognac, and I'm pretty sure this one is a velvet. Oh, it says polyester cotton. You see, this one is a chocolate one. It's coming up a little bit darker. So this one is called Vance Cocoa. And then this one is a mauve. It's called Kenley Mauve. So if you see, these are kind of the directions that we're going with. Just warm tones, warm neutral tones in here, which I am loving. I ordered more swatches from Pottery Barn, which is a place that I'm really considering for our couch. So this is the gray that I ended up choosing, although it does seem a lot lighter than the gray that we have. Our gray is more like a gray brown, which I kind of like. This one is more of like a true light gray. Then I got a beige. This one is called Natural and Brushed Cross Weave. This one is light gray and brushed cross weave. I also got this one, which is a little bit more of a brown cream Performance Sahara weave and oatmeal. So this one seems to be, I think it's more durable, which you can tell it doesn't seem as soft. This one is fabric twill and color cream, which is a lot lighter and not something that I think I'm going to gravitate towards. It's a little bit lighter than I was expecting, but it is more of a cream, which I'm gravitating towards. And then this one is this is called Performance Slub Weave. So you can tell this one has a lots of texture. It's more slubby. And yeah, probably not something that I would choose. It looked like it could snag easily, but the color is really pretty. So yeah, those are all of the tones that I got from Pottery Barn. There's a few couches that I've been looking at at Our House and at Pottery Barn, and I just wanted to scout and look at some, tones and colors and fabrics before we bite that bullet, because those are more customizable items and not really something that you can return. So I want to make sure that I'm loving it. That is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Next week, you'll be able to see the closet makeover, which I'm really excited. I know it was supposed to go up last week, but I had just started it and I don't know why I don't give myself more time, but I knew it was gonna take a while because my closet took a while. So anyway, I just needed some more extra days. I'm also waiting on a piece of furniture that I need for the closet that won't be here until Sunday. So I need time to put it together and all that stuff. So you'll see that in next week's video. This is why you're seeing this week. So turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified to see that. A lot of you guys loved that closet makeover I did in my room, and this one is just like a next level up. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
You're so irreplaceable.